Hey guys, Joel VALLIE from Media Glitch here. I know it's been a while, but we want to start this off with the top 5 games of 2013. Okay, now I got, of course you can see on the screen, I got my boy Jimmy from Lots of Games. Is that right, Lots of Games?
That's right, thank you very much, Joel.
Got it right that time, huh? So welcome, good to have you on the show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, I really appreciate it. This year's been a great year and I just can't wait to talk about my top 5 picks for this year and also learn about your top 5.
Right. Guys, this is opinion. Okay, video games, it's an experience, and every experience is different for every person, alright? So don't get mad at me because Grand Theft Auto is not on my list. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you right now. I haven't even played it. It's on my bucket list. Go check out that video at Jimmy's website. Here's the link. Boom. Go check it out. Okay, so check this out. My number 5, I'll just start it off, okay? My number 5, and this is going to sound crazy to people, but it was Diablo 3. And I know they came out on PC before, but this is the PS3 version. I never got a chance to play it on the PC. Played it with a friend, had a great time. It comes in number 5 because it's kind of short. It was a short campaign, but we had a blast playing this thing every night. Loved it. Jimmy, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is a sweet open world game, Assassin's Creed 4. I know there's just year after year Assassin's Creed, and a lot of people have been tired of it, but this one is really sweet because you get to sail the open seas in this amazing looking open world game, and there's just dozens of hours of content in this one. Great soundtrack, great visuals, fun missions to check out, and also the multiplayer is a blast to play through as well. It's available for so many different platforms, and really is something for everyone. Definitely check it out.
So we're at number 4 now, and I'll just say, what was your number 4? Tell me your number 4.
So my number 4, I'm a big platforming fan, Rayman Legends. Now, unfortunately, this one didn't really sell that well. Of course, you know, a lot of people are playing Call of Duty and other first-person shooters, but Rayman Legends is one of the best platforming games I've played of all time. It's got a sweet co-op, up to 4 players. You can play with your family or friends. The levels are just so different. There are dozens and dozens of these levels, and it never gets tired, it never gets stale. There's definitely something for everyone. There's these levels, you know, obviously in the beginning it's very simple, very basic, and it ramps things up to, you know, definitely the challenge increases quite a bit towards the end, but it's a no-brainer. If you're a big fan of 2D platformers, check out Rayman Legends.
I'll do that. I haven't played it yet, so... okay, well my number 4 is one that I recently had to stop playing because it was consuming too much time, and that is Final Fantasy XIV. The online MMO, oh my goodness, I don't know what to say except that it's addicting. Be very careful. Just play at your own risk, you know, because it is good. I know that they started this adventure, it went bad, and they redid the whole game, and it is awesome. So that was my number 4. And I'm gonna hop into my number 3 here real quick, and that is The Last of Us.
No! Oh my! Keep running!
Man, oh my goodness. This game, if you haven't played it, if you don't own a PS3, I can tell you this, that it's worth buying a PS3 just to play this game. Because this was, I mean, even more than like Beyond Two Souls, which is like supposed to have this movie feeling experience. This one, I will say this, I'll go as far as saying this, Jimmy. The first 20 minutes of this game is one of the greatest times I've ever had in video game history. And this game, and it continues like that. It had some issues. I bought it day 1, so there's AI issues. There was stuff. I don't know if they fixed that. But the story's solid. It's great. It's Naughty Dog. I mean, you expect awesome things, and they deliver awesome things. I still love Uncharted 2 because there was a different kind of experience I had with that, but that was my number, what was that, 3? Yeah, number 3. Yeah. So what's your number 3?
Number 3 pick is actually done by a small development group. It's Metro Last Light. It is a first-person shooter. Now the funny thing is, most first-person shooters that are released today, you know, you've got the campaign most of the time, and then you've got, of course, the multiplayer. This one has no multiplayer. It's developed, like I said, it was developed by a small studio, and they had some major challenges. This isn't like EA Games where they've got tons of resources. This small studio that developed Metro Last Light, they had like computers up, you know, they're working on the game on like card tables, and at times they had to take the computers with them across the country borders. Where they live isn't actually they've had, I guess at some point they had to bribe some like officials so that they can cross into other countries. They had major obstacles and hurdles to climb, but the game itself truly is a work of art. Just a gorgeous game with a really compelling. I had the chance to actually play the majority of it on my birthday. I got an early review copy. One of the best first-person shooters that I've ever played. Like I said, it is. And it is so much fun. Definitely check out Metro Last Light when you get the chance.
Okay, so that brings us to number 2, and I'm going to go and tell you what my number 2 is, and a lot of people will probably disagree, but my number 2 game of 2013 was Ni no Kuni. And I got lost in this world. This game is beautiful. It's just, who makes that? Level 5, I think?
Yeah, Nino.
I'm a fan for life now. You know, I am a fan for life because they invested so much time and so much detail, and this game is beautiful. People would walk into my house and go, "What are you watching, man?" And I'm like, "I'm not watching, I'm playing, man." And this game is so awesome. So it probably would have got number 1, but there were some spots where you just really have to grind it out. And people who played it probably know what spot I'm talking about. But man, such a good game, such a great adventure. Loved it. Still love it. What's your number 2?
My number 2, just before I start, Ni no Kuni, actually fantastic game. Loved it. Almost made the top 5. If you're a big fan of Level 5, check out Dark Cloud 2 for the PS2. So anyway, just real quick, Joel. So my number 2 pick is actually, this is another first-person shooter. This is BioShock Infinite. I was a little bit nervous when I was going to pick this one up because it got so much hype, so much praise. And sometimes when a game is just so hyped out, I get a little bit disappointed. But you know what? What an incredible game. You play this game throughout the campaign in a city set in the sky. And you know, at the first couple hours, honestly, you could like, you know, move your character at a decent speed. But honestly, I was going at a snail's pace because all the detail and the environment, I was just so engaged. I wanted to check out everything. There was just such a sweet level of detail in BioShock Infinite. I didn't want to rush things because it was just, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Just a really incredible experience. Just a phenomenal game. And like we had talked about earlier, this is a game, BioShock Infinite, will be free for PlayStation Plus members on the PlayStation 3.
Right on. Yep. PlayStation Plus free this January. So check it out. So number 1, tell me what your number 1 game is. I'm interested. This is going to be awesome. I'm ready. I'm sitting down. Go ahead.
My number 1 pick, some people might disagree with it being number 1, but I had the most enjoyment with this game for 2013. And I had actually a lot of, I wasn't too sure about it because they had talked about it, hyped it, you know, got a lot of press. And this is Tomb Raider.
Help you! Help you!
Okay, a lot of people have compared it to Uncharted. They go back and forth on, you know, what was first, you know. But the game is truly a work of art. I believe it was Crystal Dynamics that did the game. Just a great level of pacing, and it kind of basically uncovers how Laura started as an adventurer and as a Tomb Raider. On her journey, it talks about these things in the story. And you know, in the earlier Tomb Raider games, for like, you know, the PlayStation 1, there's not much of a story there, but this one, the storytelling is just phenomenal. The gameplay is very, very fun and addicting. And even after you finish the game, there's a lot of things to check out and things to uncover and search for. By far, the most fun that I had, and my #1 pick for 2013 is Tomb Raider.
Awesome. That was actually on my top 10 list, and it was number 6. And it's such an awesome game. I wasn't a big fan. I played all the other Tomb Raiders, but I felt like I was just kind of like, I had to do it because I'm a gamer, where this was a great experience. Awesome game. Okay, so my #1, and this is gonna, oh man, I don't know if people are gonna like this or not. But it's so much, it sums up a lot more than just what it is. Because every year there's a game that comes out where I'm just like, shut up, don't talk to me. And I play it nonstop till it's done. And that #1 for me, oh my goodness. Hold on, 1 second, I'm coming. Hold on. I have it with me right here. Here we go. You ready? You ready? The anticipation, here it is. Boom. There it is. Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. This game, guys, 3DS. I bought a 3DS just to play this game. That's it. That's the only reason why I bought 3DS. But there's a lot of games I want to check out now. This game, I started playing it, haven't stopped till it was done. It was amazing. It brought me right back. I'm a big retro gamer. I'm a huge retro gamer, and just to have that in my hands, it's a sequel to something I've been waiting like 20 years for A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. It was just so awesome to have that. It brought me back. So many memories, so many things in my life, and I just love that experience. And the end, oh my gosh, the end boss. It's just, you have to play this game. It was so good, and the best experience I had 2013 playing a video game. And not only that, I feel like because there were some great retro games that were remade this year, like Castle of Illusion, DuckTales. So I feel like it just kind of, that kind of helped it along, like those games being released, and I just got to this real retro feeling this year. And man, you guys, pick this up. Zelda is so good. #1 game. I don't know if you agree with it or not, but let me know in the comment section below what your top 5 games were for 2013. And Jimmy, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it big time. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me, Joel. And those are really some great picks, and this was a lot of fun. We'll have to definitely do one for next year.
For sure. So go guys, check out his channel. We actually did 2 other videos. A bucket list video, games that we weren't able to play this year because there were so many awesome games, and then the 2 most disappointing games that we played. My #1, his #1. What were the most disappointing gaming experiences? Go check out his channel. Let us know what those experiences were for you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, we love you. We'll see you. Goodbye.